Did you hear the news? The CEO of Walmart just dropped a bombshell, a hiring freeze for the next 3 years. Let that sink in. We're talking about one of the largest employers on the planet. This isn't just some minor adjustment. It's a massive signal about the future of work, and it's happening right now. And guess what's at the heart of this decision? Artificial intelligence. Walmart's CEO, Doug McMillon, wasn't shy about it. He stated that about 2/3 of their stores will be serviced by automation by the end of their fiscal year 2026. This isn't a future prediction. It's a concrete plan already in motion. They're looking at tasks like managing inventory, fulfilling online orders, and even cleaning floors. These jobs, which once provided stable employment for millions, are now being handed over to robots and algorithms. And it's not just Walmart. This is a story repeating itself across industries. Think about it. Amazon's warehouses are a ballet of robots. Fast food chains are testing automated fry cooks and order takers. Even creative fields, which we once thought were safe, are seeing AI-powered tools that can write articles, design graphics, and compose music. What's really striking is the speed of this change. It feels like just yesterday we were talking about AI as a cool, futuristic concept. Now, it's directly impacting hiring decisions at the highest levels. Even Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, has voiced concerns. He recently pointed out that AI might be disproportionately affecting entry-level jobs. These are the very jobs that have historically been the first step on the career ladder for young people, recent graduates, and those looking to switch careers. If those first rungs are disappearing, how is anyone supposed to start climbing? Let's break down what's happening at Walmart specifically, because it's a perfect case study. They're not just bringing in a few robots, they're fundamentally re-engineering their entire supply chain and store operations. Their new automated fulfillment centers can process orders 5 times faster than their old manual systems. That's an incredible leap in efficiency. From a business perspective, it's a no-brainer. Lower labor costs, fewer errors, and faster service for customers. But from a human perspective, it's terrifying. Walmart employs over 2 million people worldwide. While the company says they'll focus on reskilling and moving employees to new roles, the math is hard to ignore. If a robot can do the work of 5 people, where do those 4 other people go? The company's plan is to let attrition handle a lot of the workforce reduction. That means as people retire or quit, their positions simply won't be filled. It's a quieter way of downsizing, but the end result is the same: fewer jobs available. This isn't just about cashiers and stockers either. The hiring freeze and automation push will also affect corporate and back-office roles. Jobs in data entry, scheduling, and even some HR functions can be streamlined or completely automated by AI software. The CEO mentioned that they expect their corporate headcount to shrink over time. So this isn't a blue-collar versus white-collar issue. It's an issue for anyone whose job involves repetitive, predictable tasks. And this is where the conversation gets bigger than just Walmart. Look at companies like UPS. They recently announced plans to cut 12,000 management jobs, explicitly citing AI and automation as key drivers for creating efficiencies. Google, Microsoft, SAP, some of the biggest names in tech, have also had significant layoffs, all while investing billions into AI development. It's a paradox. The very companies building the future are also trimming their human workforce to make way for it. What does this mean for the average person, for you and me? It means the job market is fundamentally changing. The skills that were valuable 10 years ago might be obsolete in the next 5. The idea of getting a job and staying with the same company for 30 years is already a relic of the past. Now we're entering an era where continuous learning and adaptation are no longer just good advice. They're survival skills. Think about the domino effect. If entry-level jobs disappear, it creates a bottleneck. Competition for the remaining mid-level jobs intensifies. Wages could stagnate as the supply of workers outstrips the demand for them. This has huge implications for our economy and society. How do we support a population where a significant portion of traditional work is gone? Now, it's not all doom and gloom. The promise of AI is that it will free up humans from tedious work to focus on more creative, strategic, and interpersonal tasks. The new jobs that will be created will likely be in areas like AI management, data science, robotics maintenance, and roles that require a high degree of emotional intelligence and critical thinking, skills that robots can't easily replicate. The problem is the transition. We're in the messy middle right now, where old jobs are disappearing faster than new ones are being created and defined. So, what can we do? First, we need to be realistic and proactive. Don't wait until your job is automated. Start thinking now about how your role could be impacted by AI. What parts of your job are repetitive? What parts require uniquely human skills like empathy, negotiation, or complex problem solving? Focus on strengthening those human-centric skills. Second, embrace lifelong learning. There are countless online courses, certifications, and resources available, many of them free, that can help you learn about AI, data analysis, digital marketing, or other high-demand fields. Being curious and willing to learn new things is your best defense against becoming obsolete. You don't have to become a programmer, but understanding the basics of how these technologies work will give you a significant advantage. Third, we need a broader societal conversation about this. Governments, educational institutions, and companies need to collaborate. We need better retraining programs, updates to our education system to prepare students for the future of work, and maybe even a reevaluation of our social safety nets. Ideas like a universal basic income, which once seemed radical, are now being discussed more seriously as a potential solution to mass technological unemployment. The Walmart announcement is a wake-up call. It's the foghorn in the distance, warning of the massive wave that's approaching. We can't afford to ignore it. The companies that are implementing these changes, like Walmart, are doing what they're designed to do: maximize efficiency and profit. We can't blame them for that. But we, as individuals and as a society, need to be just as strategic in how we prepare for the consequences. The future of work won't be about man versus machine. It will be about man with machine. The most successful people will be those who learn how to leverage AI as a tool to enhance their own abilities. A graphic designer who uses AI to generate initial concepts can work faster and produce more creative options. A financial analyst who uses AI to sift through data can uncover insights that would have been impossible to find manually. The key is to shift our mindset from seeing AI as a threat to seeing it as a collaborator, but that requires access to training and a willingness to adapt. The Walmart hiring freeze is a clear signal that the clock is ticking. The next 3 years will be a period of intense transformation. Don't get left behind. Start preparing today for the automated world of tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. This is a really important topic, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think AI will affect your job or industry? What steps are you taking to prepare? If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more discussions on the future of work and technology. Stay curious and stay informed. We'll see you in the next one.